Welcome into Championship Sunday here at the U.S. Amateur Florida State Basketball Tournament. Already in the midst of the action, 22-all between FSCE and the SWFL Bucks Elite. I'm Brandon Ferguson alongside Skylar Blaine and a special guest in Shantia Grace, former USF player, coach herself, and holds quite a bit records at USF. What do you take away from the amateur game? I know you do a little coaching yourself.
Just the chance, the opportunity for the kids to actually play, get some games in, get that experience in. And I actually came up, playing in the summer and playing these games, these type games. So just getting that feel of actual playing competitive games year round, that's great for everyone.
And here at the Amateur Florida State Basketball Tournament, we are in partnership with Florida Sports Coast. 25-22, 2:26 left in the first half. Skylar, what have you seen so far in this first half?
So the Bucks Elite are very much a transition team. They want to get out, run up and down the floor, get high percentage shots. For the FSCE, they're very much so reliant on being fast, being aggressive, but also too as well getting high percentage shots. So both teams here are looking to run and gun here, Brent.
We have a inbound for the FSCE under the rim. They're going to set up their action. We have a reset by the ref. We have 5th through 8th grade boys action on this court number 1 and 1 8th grade girls game. The Bucks Elite's getting pushed up the court by Bexfield. Bexfield finds Beatty. Beatty to Morse. No good on the floater. Rebounded FSCE. Pushed up the court by Suggs. Suggs driving through multiple Bucks defenders. Finds Ryan Bender. Bender to Dylan Thomas. Good finish down low. Aggressive play from Thomas.
Great ball movement there. Penetrate, get the bigs to come down, get a nice easy layup there.
Barbera controlling the offense for the Bucks so far in this one. Michael Armos out to Bexfield. Bexfield's already hit a few threes today. He's going to get called for a travel on that one. And Shantia, as a point guard, what are you looking through in the first half of the game to trying to set the tone for the future in the second half?
Just be aggressive. Be aggressive, have your team, follow your lead. The team goes when the point guard goes. So if you come out aggressive and looking to, get your teammates involved or even score, the team is going to follow. So whatever your team is made up of, if you're running the fast break or if you're a down low team, set that tone early as a point guard to get the ball to whoever needs to get the ball and let it roll from there.
And that's what Barbera is doing for the Bucks right now as FSCE gets inbounds to Suggs. Suggs, free throw line jumper, no good. Fight for the ball. The Bucks get the rebound. That's Bexfield. Bexfield pushes it. The Bucks have numbers. He pulls up a deep three's good. Bexfield has been hot from beyond the arc so far in this one. The Bucks have a 4-point advantage on FSCE with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Bender to Suggs. Thomas sets the screen. 19 to go. Dean Carventis, first time seeing the court in this one. Out to Bender, less than 10 seconds to go. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded, it's gonna be tipped out. Bucks ball with 6.2 to go, 28-24 in this first half of action. Bucks looking for a quick shot. They're gonna roll the ball up, try and save some time. Barbera pushing through, driving in the paint. No call. 2 seconds on the clock. Turnover for the Bucks, 28-24. FSCE just wants to get a quick shot off here before time expires. Full court press by FSCE. Full court heave is no good. Just off the front of the iron for Michael Armas. 28-24 here 5-minute intermission here at beautiful Wiregrass Ranch Sports Campus in Wesley Chapel, Florida. Shantia, what have you seen so far from both of these teams that they could work on in this next half?
Really about taking care of the ball. Both teams are looking to push the ball and be fast-paced up and down the court, but if they can take care of the ball, limit some of the turnovers, and finish at the rim, it'll go down to the wire.
Elite coach before the game, what was some of the tidbits that he gave you in preparation for this game?
Well, it's just talking about the three guys that the team's going to be moving at and moving through. So it starts with Carlos Barbero, the point guard, number 10. He's the guy that sets the pace. He's going to get everyone involved. And then you got number 11, Giovanni Legros. He's the best scorer on the team, slasher, likes to rim run, likes to get up to the rim and get high percentage shots. And then he told me to look out for, Coach Corey told me to look out for number 12, Callan Bexfield. His quote, not mine, he's the shooter. If he goes, we all set off.
And Bexfield's been hot so far, 3 threes in this first half to give the Bucks the advantage by 4 here at the U.S. Amateur Florida State Basketball Championships. A beautiful Sunday of games so far. It's 28-24. The SWFL Bucks Elite lead the FSCE here at Wiregrass Ranch Sports Campus. Welcome back from halftime here at Wiregrass Ranch Campus here in beautiful Wesley Chapel, Florida. I'm Brandon Ferguson alongside Skylar Blaine and Shantia Grace for the Southwest Florida Bucks Elite are going up against the FSCE, and the Bucks Elite lead 28-24 coming into the second half. A 4-point deficit. Shantia, what would you say to your team if you're down 4 and you're fighting in this one?
Just keep playing hard. We're in great shape for both teams. It's a 4-point game. Keep playing hard. Like I said, limit the turnovers and get good quality shots. Defensive end, just stay solid. Box out, rebound, and we in for a fight.
The Bucks Elite are going to start out with the ball. Barbera to Bexfield, back to Legros, top of the key. Nice man pressure here from FSCE. Morse, no good on the floater. Rebounded by Bucks. Two Bucks players had their hands on it. Ends up on an FSCE fast break. Dylan Thomas, spin move, no good. Rebounded Bucks. Now they have numbers on the other end. Barbera, full court. No good on the layup. 3 fast breaks in a row. FSCE tries again. Floater, no good. Rebound by Dylan Thomas. Tipped up. Ends up in the hand of Bexfield. Bexfield slowly brings it up, Skylar.
Some of these moves these kids are making, Brandon, just the Euros into the lane, the pro hops. I mean,
great skill at this 8th grade level. Turnover there from FSCE. Morse now with the ball for the Bucks. Barbera has been running things all day for Bucks Elite. No good on the 3 there from Bexfield.
You hear coach over there for FSCE to slow it down. They only got 7 guys on their roster, Brandon, so they can only rotate through 2. So he got to keep this guy fresh, playing the half court.
And Ryan Bender doing most of the dribbling right now for FSCE, and great defensive pressure resulting in a turnover. Excuse me.
We're a little tight,
and a tip out. and a tip out for the Bucks, and it's going to be FSCE ball. They're going to run their action. Bender in the corner. Down low on the block. Christian Charles, no good on the drop step move from him. Bexfield in the corner to Legros, no good on the 3. Rebound by Soldier Morse. Fighting for that ball down there, resulting in a Bucks rebound. Second chance points opportunity, no good from Bexfield. And Shantia, when you were in 8th grade and obviously went on to hold multiple records at USF, did you see yourself going into the college level? Did you know that you had it like the way you had it?
Absolutely not. I was just out there playing the game that I enjoyed playing. I had no pressure on going to college or going to the next level. So at that point, just playing, having fun with my teammates, and doing something that I enjoy doing.
And developing your game just like these young men are today. Beautiful drop off from Barbera down to Michael Armas. Cleans it up for your second bucket here of the second half. 1 3-pointer so far for FSCE and 1 layup for Bucks Elite. Great defensive man pressure from both teams. Beautiful spin move there. Devin Suggs feeling that pressure, going the opposite way. 1-point game, Bucks lead 30-29. Bexfield drives in for the athletic layup and gets the roll. Bexfield has been on a roll in this one so far. 32-29, Bucks lead by 3. Devin Suggs slows it down. Legros is waiting for him at half court. Bender. Suggs, great move there. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Dylan Thomas. They're fighting down low. No good. Bucks ball, Barbera again. Bender on him. Finds Bexfield. Barbera with the shot fake. Back to him. Screen from Bexfield. 2 screens. 1 screen from Armos, 1 from Bexfield. Cross-court pass. Legros corner 3 is good. Skylar, what have you picked up so far in this second half? Just 4 minutes in, the Bucks are leading now by 6.
Right now, fatigue looks like it's starting to set in for these FSC casts, and like we stated before, Brandon, just a little bit light on rotation.
And FSCE gets fouled by the Bucks. That's going to send them to the line. 2 shots for Christian Charles.
Now for FSCE, Devin Suggs had 33 points yesterday. It would be good to get him going, get him hot, and let this team get on a good run.
And heading into this one, Bucks, yesterday the Bucks Elite went 2-0, winning 1 game by 25 and 1 game by 15. And heading into today, FSCE were 1-1 yesterday.
Now the Bucks Elite, they got chemistry on their team. Brandon, these kids, all but one of their players, they grew up playing at Cypress Creek Middle. So all of these guys are familiar with their game. They understand the spacing. They understand where to be, how to be, when to be. So chemistry is definitely on the Bucks side.
Shantia, did you have any one of your teammates or players that you played with maybe through middle to high school and maybe even in college?
Not necessarily from middle to high school, but I did have a couple of high school teammates play AAU with me, so we played year-round together. And I'll tell you, that made a big difference. Just like you said, the chemistry that we had on the court, off the court, transpired to on the court. So it just made us, more aware of what's going on, and we all knew we had each other back. So that makes a big difference out there on the court.
As the Bucks Elite lead by 6 points here with 11:20 to go in the second half. Dylan Suggs working on a screen and roll action down to Christian Charles. No good on that. Rebounded Barbera. Barbera slows it down. Cross-court pass. Max Rodriguez just checked in. Barbera drives in, gathers step, no good on the floater. Rebounded by FSCE. And that gets tipped out by Bexfield. $11:03 to go. Bucks Elite have been in control of things all game. The closest FSCE has been 2 points. About 8 minutes to go in the first half. Ryan Bender to Dylan Thomas. Thomas falls on the floor, throws it up, no good. He grabs his ankle. That's not what you want to see. Soldier Morse the other way on the fast break. Could not get the and one to fall. And this FSCE team only has 7 players on the roster, and Dylan Thomas is holding his ankle, so that's going to be a sub out for him. Timeout is called for FSCE to attend to Dylan Thomas. 6-point lead for the Bucks Elite. Skylar, what do FSC have to do here? They, now with 6 players rotating, it's going to be a lot of cardio for these young men. What do they have to do to try and keep this game within control?
So, at least when I was growing up playing basketball, it would be a lot better to ask the Hall of Famer over here at USF. But if it was me, and I only had 6 guys, and me and you were out the court, you got to stay in half-court sets. And when you're playing defense, once you get possession or once you grab the rebound, you really do got to slow it down, because at that point, that's when you're getting your breather on that walk up to the court. Save some of that energy for the bulk of maybe the beginning of the second half, and then at that 5-minute marker, and you can ask the Hall of Famer over here, but then turn it up at the 5-minute mark, because if you're trying to run and gun for 16, 15 minutes, and you only got one other person to rotate with, it's going to be a long day.
As 10:39 left in this one, the first game here on Court 1. Again, we are in partnership with Florida Sports Coast here at the Wiregrass Ranch campus in Wesley Chapel, Florida. Soldier Morse is going to be at the line for the Bucks Elite to try and put them up 7. First one, no good for him, and FSC has to take advantage of these opportunities when the Bucks Elite are leaving points at the line.
And of course, and as the second half goes on, they're going to get more comfortable. They're going to start to get their feet under them.
It's going to be Dean Cervantes subs in for Dylan Thomas. Austin Blevins now with the ball. Cross-court pass to Devin Suggs, been the facilitator so far for FSCE today. Input pass does not get through, out on Bucks Elite. Shantae, sorry, you mentioned AAU. How do you stay, not getting too tired, emptying the gas tank in that first game, having a full day of games to play?
As a point guard, just controlling the tempo. I was able to, control everything that went on the court. because point guard, honestly, the extension of a coach. So just being able to know when to run, when to slow it down, when to get your breather, when to, push it, throw it up court to your teammates that's running as well. So it's just all about the feel of the game. But if you enjoy playing and you're ready for it, fatigue won't even matter at that point. You won't feel it until after the game is over. But during that time, if it's a fast tempo game and we're on a run and we're on a go, fatigue doesn't matter.
Especially indoor and AC. Florida Heat playing basketball all day is a lot different than indoor playing for sure. Barbera cross court to Morris. The scoop layup, no good. Rebounded over ball. It's going to get called for a travel timeout by Bucks Elite. 36-29, 7-point lead here with 9:09 to go in the second half at the Wiregrass Ranch Campus Sports Complex. Back from timeout, a break here. 36-29, Bucks Elite lead FSCE here in the first game of this 8th grade boys championship bracket. That's Lobby just checked in for Bucks Elite, no good. Suggs pushes it up. No subs yet for FSCE. Suggs drives in, gets blocked by Drake Labe. Soldier Morse now pushing it up court. Rodriguez in the corner. He lets it fly. That's good. Max Rodriguez puts Bucks Elite up 10 points.
Throws the defender right there on dribble. Caught ball, shot. I mean, that's a tough shot right there.
That's textbook. Another three-pointer flies for FSCE. That's no good. Overball pushes it up. Barbera pump faked a deep three. Labe gets that one tipped away, backs to controls it. Barbera looks for Rodriguez. Posting up, smaller defender. Overball for three. That's good. 2 straight threes for the Southwest Florida Bucks. 42-29. They're starting to run away with this one. FSCE. That's Austin Blevins drives in with the layup to respond. 11-point lead for the Bucks. 8 minutes to go. Morse hands it off to Barbera. Barbera, quick dribble. What a pass off the pull-up jump shot. Foul. Drake Lobby is going to head to the line for the Bucks Elite. And Shantia, it looks like for the Bucks, they have all the control of the game right now.
Yeah, one thing they have been is consistent at the three, shooting the three. So it looks like they're gonna pull away, just being consistent with that shot and knowing their identity as a team. So if they can continue to roll on with those shots and continue to take care of the ball, because they have been taking care of the ball this second half as well, it's gonna go. These last 7 minutes are gonna go by pretty fast.
As Suggs lets that one fly, no good. Rebounded Bucks Elite. Barbera. Rodriguez, fake pass, Morse. Beautiful move through the lane, no good on that. Lobby with the rebound, and Lobby has been putting in serious work in the paint. 44-31, Bucks Elite lead. Cervantes, floater, no good. Rebound Bucks. They have numbers on the fast break. Morse finds over ball. Barbera slowing it back down out to Soldier Morse. He's getting pressured from Suggs. Rodriguez, ISO game with the screen. Rodriguez, deep three, no good. Rebounded FSCE. Blevins pushes it up. Beautiful step through from Blevins. That's good, 44-33. Bucks Elite still ahead here. Three-pointer good, Soldier Morse. And these three-point shooters for the Bucks Elite have been on fire in the past 4 minutes, 47-33. No good on the mid-range jumper from Ryan Bender.
As a shooter, once you see your teammates shooting and once you get a couple in, it's contagious. It is absolutely contagious. And you see it for the Bucks Elite, everything's dropping.
Barbera loses that one. Morse finds it, trap by FSCE. Beautiful trap worked, and they're going to give Bucks Elite the timeout, and FSCE cannot believe it. They thought they had the ball, and they did not. Timeout was called, and they're going to go with it. 47-33, 6:08 to go. Bucks Elite lead FSCE, and for our schedule today, next up we have sixth grade boys, and all these will be on separate streams. Sixth grade boys, all in the championship bracket. Eighth grade boys, eighth girls, eighth boys, sixth boys, then end it all 4 p.m. Fifth grade boys championship game, all here on the Florida Athletics Network on different streams throughout the day. 47-33, Skylar, what have you seen from this Bucks Elite team for them to pull out with a 14-point lead?
And Shantae, I got to ask you too, off of his question, you have deeper rotations, and I don't know how important it is in youth basketball. When you have deep rotations and you got about 8 to 12 that can really play and put in minutes, how much pressure does that put on the opposition who might not have that deep of a rotation?
It's a lot of pressure just because, especially by day 3, the championship games, these kids play 3 or 4 games probably a day. So at a certain point, mentally you're thinking, fatigue doesn't matter, but your legs thinking something different. So it's very important to have that deep rotation, have fresh legs, especially if you're a running team, to where by that 3rd day, you're still kind of fresh at a certain point. And at that point, it goes by, who wants it more and who's more in shape.
And coach of FSCE calls out a full court press, and a beautiful move there from Drake Lobby. 49-33 right now, Bucks advantage. And great to see Dylan Thomas check back in for FSCE. Went down with an ankle injury, it looked like, earlier in this one. And the Bucks' pressure on FSCE has been suffocating, resulting in multiple turnovers and points all up and down the court.
And the Bucks Elite have like 3 or 4 guys that can knock down a shot, but and again, I grew up in a different time. Shantae, grew up in a different time. A lot of these younger basketball players, it has to be the Curry effect, where it's off the dribble, pull up. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed with these kids, just off the dribble, stop, pop. Where me, when I was growing up, Shantae, you better give me a screen or let me sit in the corner, and I need a couple minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Just with the technology and the access they have to different trainers and gyms, it's definitely different. So those are the things that they work on. And, me being a trainer, I had to expand, my training to, pull up jumpers and threes and, step back. So it's definitely different these days. But, it's a great sight to see, just the game evolving.
And a full court trap for FSCE results in a turnover for the Bucks and a great pull-up jumper. Last possession from Devin Suggs to cut this lead down to 11, and Suggs has it right now. The leading scorer so far for FSCE. Great hesitation move. Once another three, doesn't get it. tipped up, rebounded Bucks. Controlled now by Bexfield. Bexfield's been a little quiet since the first half. He's reined in a few three-pointers and a steal from Ryan Bender. Great move there. Finishes with the lay-in.
Great hezzy. I mean, that was incredible.
Got the defender leaning on that one. This full court press is working out for FSCE. 2 straight turnovers. They're calling offensive foul on the Bucks. And FSCE is starting to, switch this momentum.
That 5-minute mark, Brandon, I was telling you, they're gassed, letting the energy get in the reserves.
And now this full court press from FSCE has really been working out. And Chantillo, when you're getting full court pressed and maybe have a few turnovers in a row, what do you do to try and calm the team down to just make sure we can get the ball across half court and get into your motion?
Just take your time. Read the defense, read what they give you, and don't make unnecessary passes. Make it easy. Don't try to do the cross-court pass or the long gunner. Just take what the defense gives you. If it gives you the middle, always look middle, and then you can spread out from there. But always have that spacing and always have that control.
4:10 to go. 9-point game. Bucks Elite leads FSCE. Dylan Thomas down low, doesn't get that one to go. Multiple players fall down. Bexfield ends up with it. Rodriguez drives in for the layup. 11-point lead, 3:50 to go.
That was a heads-up play from Rod to get down there and get that bucket up in time.
And look at the playmaking ability from Suggs. Out to Dylan Thomas. No good. Rebound, Rodriguez. Rodriguez is trapped. He gets it out. Bexfield finds Morse. Morse to Lobby. Good finish. Great pass there from Soldier Morse. And the energy is starting to get up inside the arena. Bender gets that one stolen. Great finish from Lobby. He wanted to slam it home. He couldn't. Soldier Morse cleans it up, and Dylan Lobby almost took the house down with that one. Cross-court pass is no good, and just when FSCE had the momentum, the Bucks come back with a few layups to get back in within control. 15-point lead for the Southwest Florida Bucks Elite. Heading into this crunch time for FSCE. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first game. 55-40, Bucks lead. Under 3 minutes to go here on the Florida Athletics Network. The Bucks Elite lead FSCE 55-40. After a run from FSCE, Bucks Elite gave them a few buckets of themselves. Now lead by 15. Trying to control and take this one home. Beautiful steal there from Ryan Bender up to Suggs. That layup is good. 13-point lead, 2:30 to go. FSCE is putting some defensive pressure, trapping all around. Almost get the steal there. Rodriguez out to Barbera in the corner. Turnover FSCE.
Your coach for the Bucks going, just chill.
And that's what they should have done there.
Just trying to run some clock. It's 2 minutes left. You're up by a nice amount of points. So just, take your time. Control the game. Time is on your side.
And a jump ball is called there between Dylan Thomas and Drake Lobby. Inbound, Thomas, he looks at the rim, takes a look, no shot attempt from him. Blevins finds Thomas. He gathers, no good, block by Lobby. Lobby's been all over the paint on the defensive and offensive end. Barbera to Rodriguez, back to Barbera in the corner. He drives in, dumps it off to Lobby. Bexfield, floater action is good. Bexfield has been all over the scoreboard today. Gives a smirk back to his bench. Bucks Elite lead by 15. Blevins down low, no good on the layup. A minute 30 to go, 90 seconds. Rodriguez with a body block resulting in a foul for FSCE. 15-point lead, 1:25 to go here in the first game of Championship Sunday. Barbera just controlling, running some clock here. Lobby, top of the free throw line. Passing has been killing FSCE so far, passing around the defenders. Bucks Elite with another bucket, 59-42.
Unselfish basketball right there from the Bucks. Everyone getting a chance to touch the rock.
Ryan Bender. Suggs has reined in a few three-pointers today. Dylan Thomas with the jab step drive in, gets his defender in the air. Foul is called on Rodriguez. Thomas is going to head to the line. 35 seconds to go. Bucks Elite leads by 17 points. First one goes for Thomas, and great to see Thomas getting back in this game after he went down with him grabbing his ankle earlier in this one. No limp for him. Looks to drain the second free throw, and he does not. Rebounded by Bexfield. Bexfield to Barbera, and they're just going to run this clock out. Legros to Rodriguez. He lets that corner three fly. Thomas may have got a hand on it for the block. Ends up in Lobby's hand for the putback. Thomas drives in. No good. Suggs rebound. Suggs fake pass, lets the corner three fly off the side of the backboard. 61-43. Bucks Elite lead. And that is going to do it for this one as Barbera dribbles the clock out. Bucks Elite win this one 61-43. Up next on a different stream on the same Florida Athletics YouTube page, it's going to be 6th grade boys championship bracket. Tia, what have you took away from this first game here at the Championship Sunday?
It's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent out there. The boys, they've been playing hard. You could tell all weekend, and it's just down to, heart and effort at this point.
And next up, we have the 6th grade boys championship bracket. And we're going to try and get a post-game interview with Bucks Elite head coach. And then 12:30 p.m. to 8th grade girls. What are you expecting out of the girls?
Just a lot of fun and joy out there. Those middle school girls are very athletic, and they like to get up and down the court. So it's going to be a lot of fun and joy to watch them. And
you said you coached a few teams yourself. What grade level do you coach? Or are you just skill trainer? Or you do it all?
As a skill trainer, I do all levels, all grade levels, and as well as coaching high school. I coach high school girls, but I had a mixture last season of 6th through 10th grade girls. So it was a lot.
And now we're going to send it over to Skylar Blaine with an interview of winning head coach of Bucks Elite, 61-43. Skylar, what do you have so far with the Bucks Elite head coach?
We're at the U.S. Amateur Basketball Tournament here. I'm with Coach Corey Bexfield. Coach, impressive win for your team. What did you see out there?
I thought the guys played super hard. Like we talked about before the game, man, aggressive play, taking open shots and running up and down the floor, and attacking defense. We talk about attacking defense a lot, and what we did to their pick and roll and attacking them when they came off of that was brilliant in the second half.
Coach, it was a full team effort. Like you said, great defense. How do you guys you're able to penetrate so well into the paint and kick out? What do you test that to?
Practice. I mean, man, we practice, and I dog these boys. I mean, I make sure that they know that we're taking the best shot possible. Like everything we're looking for is where's the better shot. When you think you got one, there's always a better one, and that's what we're looking to do.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck on the rest of the tournament.
No problem. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Thanks, Coach.
And
back to you,
wrap
Brandon.
it up here, Bucks Elite 61-43 win over FSCE. It's going to be end of this first stream. The next stream on the same YouTube channel is going to be 6th grade boys championship bracket in about 7 minutes till tip off.